The governor announced 242 new coronavirus cases in Kentucky today. That brings our total to 1,693, and that's our biggest single-day increase so far. On top of that, 11 new deaths to report, meaning 90 people in Kentucky have now died because of the coronavirus. LEX 18's political reporter Carolina Buchek is working remotely. She joins us live with more. Carolina.
This is our single biggest day jump so far. And when we report these numbers, we know that they may seem scary at first. And of course, this triggers other questions. People are wondering, well, how many people have actually recovered from this? How many people are currently in the hospital? And today, the governor had some of those answers. He says the good news is that 464 people have recovered from the coronavirus in Kentucky. So that's about 27% of our total cases. And when it comes to hospitalizations, the governor says there are 271 people currently in the hospital and 105 people are currently in the ICU. So although our numbers aren't as high as those in other places, the governor says we still have work to do. And that, of course, brings us to this weekend, the holiday weekend. The governor says everyone should stay home. And he says most churches have already canceled in-person gatherings. He says out of all of Kentucky, there's only about 7 churches that are still thinking about holding services this weekend. And the governor says if you choose to go, your license plate will be recorded and the health department in your area will come give you an order and you will need to quarantine for 14 days.
We're going to make sure that those that are going get notice that this will happen, that if they're going to participate in the mass gathering, it's 14 days self-quarantined at their home. Somebody makes that decision, okay, but understand that this is the only way that we can ensure that your decision doesn't kill somebody else, that your decision doesn't spread the coronavirus in your county and in your community, that your decision to go to a mass gathering doesn't negate the sacrifice of every other house of worship, 99.99% in this state, that are choosing to do the right thing.
And the governor says the good news is most churches are choosing to do the right thing. He says only a handful right now are even considering these services, but he is saying this is a personal decision and he encourages everyone to do the right thing and stay healthy at home. Back to you.
Our political reporter Carolina Buchek. Let's